has been a tough pre-season for the boys.
Yeah, that's what we wanted. We wanted to be tough. We wanted some challenging games to test the lads, and it gives you a good idea coming out of pre-season or coming out of a run of tough games exactly where you're at and what you've got to work on going forward.
You've seen some good things though. I know the results haven't been favourable, but there's some good signs in there.
No, the results haven't gone the way we wanted, but I say for large periods of every game that we've played, we've been in the game, and then it's just been moments of lack of concentration round about the between 60 and 70 minutes where lads have switched off, and most of the goals we've conceded have been from individual mistakes. But again, it gives us an idea of what each player needs to work on, and then we can move forward and hopefully then put all the wrongs right for the season.
It must be good for the lads themselves to see that some of the errors where they do get punished, that's a real lesson.
Yeah, it's a step up in football for most of the lads, especially the first years who've come in. They've never played competitive football, some of them, because the academy system doesn't let them. And then they come in and all of a sudden results matter and performances matter. It's not just about them as individuals, it's about their performance and can they relate it to a team performance as well.
We saw you talking to the boys after the Liverpool game. It really struck home when you said to them, seen some great football, let's start thinking about winning now.
Yeah, because it has to be, you have to think that way. Yeah, it's all about them as individuals, but when you start winning games, that breeds confidence both for the individual and the team, and everybody wants to win him, but you don't be gracious losers in every game you play. And we played Rangers, we played Middlesbrough, we played Liverpool, and we've held our own, and most of the coaches have said real complimentary things about us, but we still lost the game of football at the end of the day. You don't want to be that gracious loser.
Yeah, the season is still a couple of weeks away. What do you do with the boys during this period now where there are still lessons to learn?
Yeah, we're working on them as we've got a good idea where each player's at now, and we're working both with looking at what they need to achieve individually, working on the individual learning plans, and can we put that into the team, and hopefully by the first game of the season we'll know exactly where we are with as a team and each individual.
You always want the second years to step up and be second years. Are you starting to get that sense from them?
Yeah, I think we're starting getting it because a lot of these second years won a lot of games last year, so all of a sudden, and I know it's only pre-season, but listen, a win's a win and a loss is a loss. They want to win games, so they're now starting thinking about we need to be better, both as individuals, and we need to drive the first years on to let them know what it's all about, the expectations that we demand of them every single day.
And you never know with the first years how quickly they will settle. Is there a little bit of that going on at the moment?
Yeah, I think you look at it for about 4 weeks ago, most of them were sitting the last GCSE exam on a Thursday. They have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and they work on Monday. That's the reality of it. They've not had a holiday. They've not had time to sort of wind down. So we have to put all this and take all this into consideration and show a little bit of empathy of where they're at as people as well. Coming into full-time training, coming into full-time work, it's not easy. But at the same time, we've got to say, right, this is a crash course into like the real world of football.
The reason you're here, Mark, it's the likes of Kai, Ryan and Nick stepping up and doing what they've done in pre-season. That happens in the background, that does disrupt what you need to do, but it's what it's about.
Yeah, that's what it's about. We're not here, I say, if we win leagues, we win cups. The biggest thing that we're judged on is producing footballers for the first team. And we want to lose as many players on a daily basis to the first team and see if they can go up there and sort of stay there, basically. And Nick's gone in there and done really well. He's been in and around it most of pre-season with Ryan, and I think all the second years now have had, majority of them have had a little taste of what training with first team players is all about, and that hopefully they'll bring that back into the training that we do as well, and it'll rub off a little bit on the first years.
Is there a different kind of managing those boys once they've been with the first team and then they come back to the youth setup?
Yeah, but I think they've got to be brought back down to earth a little bit. But they're all good lads and they know where they've been and what's expected from us on a daily basis. They still have to do the little jobs and in and around the place and help out a little bit. So, no, I think with this group of players, there's not been much management in adjusting back into the youth team squad.
That first game, I think it's Walsall away, isn't it? One of the big ones to get out of the way.
Yeah.
It's one to look forward to and get out of the way.
Yeah. It's a trip that you want to get out of the way for us, travelling down the M6 on a little minibus or cramped in. But again, I think everybody's looking forward to it, and it gives us that focal point now of where we need to be and when when the league starts, and hopefully we can get off to a good start to the season.
Right, thanks for your time.